Hi people, and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you the Asia Scalper Pro. This is a very good bot. What you've got to do though is you've got to be really careful. Okay, it does give you which you would get inside the actual module. It will show you the 7 most used pairs for this, for it to be recognized and work well. Now, one of the things which I got into trouble with, okay, is I used this on the prop firm. I got high hyperactivity. So what I would urge you to do is you'd either have to adjust your spreads on this, or you would have to adjust a few things. Now, if you're not quite sure how to do that, I will try and give you some in the cheat sheet. Okay, I'm going to give you some information in the cheat sheet how to do this, and all we need to do really is we just need to move the points of when it goes into its pips. Okay, and if we do that, it should slow it down a bit. The bot is very fast because it's a scalper. If you put this in an hour, it will literally take hundreds of trades. Okay, so you know you want to work on a 5 minute or even a 1 minute time frame. I have got some set files which I will include with inside the module. I have had some great success with this. I also tried to experiment with this on a demo account, okay, and it wiped out one of my actual accounts, which is this one here, okay, which is my Forex Demo Pro, because as you know, I like to be very transparent on my trading. Okay, although you know I have good successes on things that I'm doing, I also have issues as well, and I have these issues so you don't have to. Okay, I go through the pain, if you like, so you don't have to. If we go to the trade window, it's this one here. Let's just move this up, and you'll see that I have 45 cents in this account. Okay, now I'm not too worried about that, because what I'll probably do is just put another $10 in here, and that will give me a little bit more to play with, etc. But this was a real account. This was a demo account, actually, this one here, and it worked really well. How I actually blew my account out is up at XAG USD silver. Now, I've had this issue before with scalpers and with most of the bots I've traded. I haven't been able to successfully find as yet a actual expert advisor to work on silver USD. Okay, works really well. Okay, with gold, you've got to be really careful with gold, because you can get lots of highs, lots of lows. All right, if you're running this on the prop firm, I would urge you to just be very careful, just to use one actual pair. There are some pairs which are going to be quite beneficial as well. So the reason why I wanted to show you this is the Asia Scalper Pro. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to install this first of all, just in case you've seen this video for the first time and you don't quite know how to do this. Okay, because you might be looking at the screen now and thinking to yourself, whoa, hang on a minute, what on earth are you doing? Okay, so I'm going to go over this very quickly. So the first thing you would do is you will upload your expert advisor onto your own computer. Then you're going to transfer it over to your VPS. Okay, so you normally find that it comes into it will be in some form like this. All right, so you'll find that you'll have like an actual zipped folder, something very similar to this. Okay, so you're going to get a zip folder, okay, like this, and you're going to unzip the folder like this. Okay, and the idea of this is once you've unzipped it, you are then going to take out an exe4 file, which is an expert advisor, and you're going to place this in. Now we're going to go to file, we're going to go to open data folder, and then we're going to go to MQL4, you're going to go to expert advisors, and we're going to right mouse click and we're going to paste in. Now there are 2 expert advisors, okay, which go into this. All right, and if we scroll down or up, you'll see that there's the Asian Scalper Pro exe4 and the Asian Scalper Pro for these 2. Okay, there's the MQL source file and the ex4 file. Okay, so these are the two things which you put here. Okay, so once you've done that, you're going to close this down because we no longer need that anymore. I'm just going to move myself over here. I'm also going to move this over here as well, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go through here. All right, and you'll see that this is our expert advisor. You'll see that at the moment it's not included. So what we're going to do is right mouse click, and we're going to hit the refresh button, and this is going to now include the Asia bot, okay, which is this one here, the Asia Scalper Pro. Now, I said to you before, I have had some great results with this. I've also had some major losses with this, but that's my own stupidity because I'm testing it, and I do this generally so you don't need to. Okay, so I can personally say, someone says to me, have you tried this on silver? I can say yes I have, and you've got to be really careful because it will wipe your account out. Okay, so if we go into, it won't be on this one, but if we go back in here and we go over to this file here, okay, this is the one with 45 cents. Okay, and now what we could do is we're going to click on the account history, and then if I open this up and we look for XAG USD, you'll see inside this file, okay, it is crazy, absolutely crazy, and you can see that the bot just takes hundreds and hundreds and thousands, if you like, of trades. Okay, you can see I was using it on XAU USD and it was doing really well. See that, you know, I made $86, $36. I was into profit, and then I hit some severe drawdown when I started to play around with it. Okay, so you can see here that, you know, we're still minus, but we made $377 here, $185 here. The bot was doing really well. It almost doubled its account. So I thought, well, yeah, this is really good. I'm now going to try it on XAG, okay, USD, and I thought I'll give it a whirl and see what happens. And this is when we got a few great areas once I started to play around with this. Okay, now it's either, this isn't my prop firm, so it might not be on here, because I had this running as well. I'm just checking to see if it's on here. It will be on the prop firm, but sadly I've taken my prop firm off. It was a funded next account. Okay, but I'm just giving you an insight of how this thing does profit constantly. All right, you can see that these are profit. So if you stick to the currency pairs that it tells you about, you're going to have less chance of losing your account. Okay, so it's very, very important for you to do that. And as I said to you, I'm going to give you a little bit more information with inside the cheat sheet, which is going to show you how to successfully use this where you're going to be a little bit safer. Okay, and I'm also going to give you some set files. So what we're going to do is, if I scroll down here, okay, let's just grab up, like I say, I would use this one here, the GBP USD file. Okay, GBP JPY file is recognized as one of the best files to use for this particular bot, so I would highly suggest that you use this. So now if we put this actual Asia Scalper Pro, drag across, okay, let's just try that again, drag across, you want to make sure that you allow the Dell inputs. You also want to make sure that you go to the inputs folder, set your lot at 0.01. Now if you load one which I've already set up, these are the presets. This one here is my advanced Asia latest 1 minute set file. Okay, and we click on this and this is all ready to go. Okay, so I've set this one up, and what this will basically do is it's not going to do anything at the moment because it's not going to trade because the markets aren't open. Once it goes online, if you have this set in 1 hour, it's going to just do hundreds. So you've got to be really, really careful, especially if you've got prop firm, because you're going to get done for hyperactivity, and then, you know, you're going to have your prop firm breathing down your neck. So if you've got your own account, great, you can test this first on the demo account, make sure you get a profitable file that works, then try it and see how you get on. Then you want to go to your expert advisors, property, go to common. I think you'll find that when I put the particular bot on, it tells long or short, because I've tested all these out. Again, I've taken the time to make sure that has been done for you. So all you need to basically do is load up these bots and they should be almost good to go. Now the only thing I'm going to just check is just to make sure that that file that I've loaded up in the preset file, it's telling you Asia latest 1 minute set. Okay, so this is just advanced Asia latest 1 minute. So this particular one is going to work. Now if we go to downloads, there are going to be other ones in here which I'm going to be including, okay, because there's lots and lots which I've tested on here, because I've been testing this quite well. So you know, you are going to get your hands on some of these set files and you'll be able to see what I'm doing, etc. These are all included. There's Darren's Asia test, this one here, and there will be other ones in here as well which you'll be able to get your hands onto. What I tend to do now is I try to put the 1 hour if it's long only when I'm using certain bots, because some will work better if you have it in a one direction. Now this could be just because it's fighting against a trend or it is in trend, okay, and it does seem to make a big difference. So what I mean by this is the position. You can try long only or short only. 9 times out of 10 long only seems to work quite well. All right, if you imagine that you're trying to find a pair that's working with gold, then most of those pairs you're going to be in long. If you're working against gold, okay, the correlation, then you want to put it to short, okay, like USD JPY might work better short than long. Okay, so I'm just giving you a few heads up on that. And once you've done that, once you've got the Asian Scalper Pro bot working, all you need to do then is make sure if you go to tools, if it's a new install and it's the first time you've added it, go to options, go to expert advisors, just make sure that you highlight this, allow automated traffic, take these two off. These will come back on again anyway because it's done normal, and click OK. And then this bot now is ready to start trading. Okay, it's obviously not going to trade. Let's have a look. This has only got 45 cents. So if we go to the next one, and I'm going to load it on here. Okay, so this is my test account, if you like. Got loads and loads of stuff going on here, and you'll see that currently my balance is 19,000 USD with an equity of 7,000. Okay, and the reason why is because these bots are in heavy drawdown. I want to see how they recover, and this is using different bots, okay, which I will be going into and showing you how these work, and you will be able to start sampling these yourself, okay. But for what we're going to do now anyway is, now we've loaded in this particular Asia Pro, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do this here. So we'll go JPY, click here, right mouse click, grid, and we're going to copy the Asia Scalper Pro into here. Okay, make sure before you allow this bot to go live that you put it to 1 minute time frame. Okay, it's very, very important. Otherwise, if this is a live account now, you'll see all of a sudden, right, you'll see it will just come straight down and there will just be buy sell, buy sell, buy sell, buy sell, buy sell, because it acts into a martingale effect. Okay, so it basically starts to segment the actual chart, and then when it hits a point it takes profit. So it takes profit at a very low margin, but if it misses and it can't quite make it, it will then double the next time. And this is why you need to make sure you set it at 0.01 to start with, just to be on the safe side, because otherwise this thing can go parabolic, okay, as I found when I was messing around with it using a different system. And you'll see that at the moment these are other bots that I'm testing at the moment. You'll be able to start playing with these at some point. The Gold Reaper looks really, really good. That's a gold, an actual, it's an XAU USD gold scalper. Okay, I had some great results with that. Can't wait to show you that one once we do. But what we're going to do now is we're going to click OK. So there's the actual default, the Asian Scalper Pro default works quite well with GBP JPY. You just got to make sure it's set on a 1 minute time frame. Okay, don't put it on 5 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute, 4 hour, because it will go into a loss. And if you don't believe that, you just need to go to the strategy tester. If you go here, you go to expert advisors and then click the strategy tester. It's going to bring this box below like so. And then what you can do is you can see the Asia Scalper Pro EX4 has already energized. GPP, JPY is all set up, okay? And I'm just showing you because this is really good for you to understand how to use it. You can see it's very, very simple to use. What I do like about this is the expert properties. You can click on here. You can play around with these, okay? I've actually updated some of these and actually custom made some of this. I've almost customized the bot by using ChatGPT and copying in the actual information. Now you can do this, go to modify expert. This is going to open up and give you the whole of the system completely, okay? You copy this and then paste this into ChatGPT and you ask it to modify the bot that you've already got. It's a little bit advanced. This will be some stuff which I want to jump into at some point and show you how to do that, okay? But you know, it's important that you know how to do these things because as you well know that, you know, I'm all about teaching you and showing you how to do certain things. This is just another point of what I will be showing you at some point, okay? So, you know, be aware of that because it's only a matter of time before I'm going to show you how you're going to do that, okay? Don't worry too much about it now because you're just grasping how to use this. So we're going to give this a quick test just to show you. I'm going to actually create a set file online for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that the period is set to 1 minute. We're going to current speed, we're just going to leave it. We're going to change the click to we'll leave it actually, we'll leave all that the same. You're going to click on the use data, you're going to open this up and you're going to click on the current date. All right, this makes it easier for you then to just go back say 3 or 4 months and click OK, and then you're going to do the same, click on the current date and leave that, okay? And then what we're going to do then is we're going to hit the start, which is this one here, and you'll see that it's updating at the moment. It's loading the GPP JPY charts, and then it will go into its segment, all right, and it will actually upload. And then what you want to do then is you go to graph. This is showing you now, as I said to you before, I know this set file is really good. You can see the drop down here, okay? The reason why this has dropped is the market, it's the way the market, but look at the way it's gone up. It's nicely gone all the way up, and then you've got this huge drop. So if we look at the report, you'll see that we're in minus 729.77 in actual gross profit. We've actually minus, okay? So we haven't made any profit on this, okay? But I'm going to show you a few hacks that are going to make this change. So what you do is you go to expert advisors, click on testing, and you change the position to long only, okay? And now you're going to hit OK, and then you're going to hit the start button, and you're going to allow this to do the same thing. You're then going to go back to the report, and you'll see now that the actual gross profit, okay, is showing you total net gross profit is 2,356. All right. So remember, this is taking a huge amount of trades. Okay. So even though it shows you that the consecutive wins are 4 and the consecutive losses are 3, this does go into a high margin of trades. Okay. So it's just something that you want to be aware of. This also shows you relative drawdown, which is 34.93. Okay, so it's giving you a little bit, that's percent of the 10,000. Okay, so you're looking at around about $4,078 in relative drawdown. So this is why you want to make sure that you use this on the demo account first, and just to get your head around. Now I'm going to show you something else quickly. If we go back into the expert properties, and then we go to short only, and now hit OK. And now we hit start, and then we're going to do another test, and then what we're going to do now is we're going to click on report. You'll see that you've now got a minus, total minus. Okay, absolute drawdown is 6,076, so this will easily blow your account out. This is why XAG USD, okay, had a major effect on my account, okay, because it just blew it out the window. So just be very, very aware that changing this is going to obviously give you some results. Now if we go to inputs, optimization, input, and then what we want to do is change this. You see it's 0.01, so this is at the very lowest margin. I'm going to hit start, and you can see that I'm doing a strategy test on this. Now if I go back to my graph, you'll see that the line is nice. Look at this line, it's really cool, right? So you can see that when you put this in a long only, this is what you want to see, a nice increase all the way up. And now if we go back to the report, you can see that this has made a nice profit. It's made a gross profit of 3,946, okay, and then it's giving you a long position, which is 54%, 971 point. Okay, so it's showing you all this. You've got all this great stuff you can start looking at. Okay, so I'm not going to go into too much. I don't want to blow your mind too much. Just wanted you to be aware that make sure that if you use this Asia Scalper bot, that you actually set this up. What I'm also going to do is this very bot, okay, that you can see right now, because I think this is important, especially for your training. Okay, so you can see that if we go to settings, I'm going to save this bot for you. Okay, so all the people that say, oh yeah, well you're just trying to sell me a bot, okay, well I'm not, because it's included. So you're already Academy member anyway, you're getting all these great things. You can see this is the Asia Scalper Pro.ex4. This is for the MT4. So what we're going to do now is go to expert properties. I'm going to hit the save button, and I'm going to save this bot, and I'm going to put live test, okay, for GPP JPY long only. Okay, so I'm giving you the secret source, 1 minute time frame, and then I'm going to date it, and it's now the 24th of August 2024. Okay, so this is live. Okay, you're getting this bot, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit save, and I'm going to do it again. I'm going to go to save, I'm going to copy this, all right, and I'm going to put this into my downloads folder. I'm going to paste this. Now the only thing I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to change live test. I'm going to put Asia, so I know it's the Asia Scalper, okay, and I'm going to hit save, and you can see that this, now everyone's going to get this file, right? So people that say that the set files, you're not giving us the set files, this file will be included when you get your Asia bot. Okay, it's quite possible that the actual bot that I package will already be set up anyway for the GBP JPY. Okay, the only thing you'll need to do is change it to long, and if you can't quite work out how to do that, it's very easy. You just go back here, I'll show you, is that if you're in the strategy test, go to expert properties, you want to go to testing, you want to click on position and change your position to long only, and then hit OK. Okay, if you hit the reset, that will reset the whole of the bot to default. Okay, so be aware of that. And now if we just come out of this, click on this, if you're in a live trade or a demo trade, let's move this over here, you go to the Asia bot, click on here, you're going to go to expert advisors, you're going to go to properties, you're going to go to inputs. This is where all your bot information is. You will click on, okay, common, and then you would click on here and you'd click to only long, okay, because testing this, that this is profitable in only long. Okay, then you hit OK. This bot now is set only to buy trade. It's not going to do any sell trades, it's only going to do buy trades. But please be aware that if you have this set on a 5 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute and 1 hour, and even a 4 hour or daily, this is going to go absolutely parabolic. Okay, it's good fun to see it. Watch it on the US 30, because it just doesn't, it can't make its mind up when it's trading. Yeah, that can be quite fun on indices and stocks, but the GBP JPY is obviously going to help you with that. So this is another great little bot which you're now going to have access to. Okay, just check out in the module. This video has gone on a bit because I've showed you a little bit more than what I normally do when I'm transferring bots over. And what I'm trying to do is just nurture you to try the strategy tester, okay? Because this is going to help you, because then you're going to know that you've got a bot that can be a little bit profitable. And you know once this goes into the markets, it is actually going to start to earn you some money. But please put it on a demo account first, test it to make sure, strategy test it first, and then if you want to put it on your own account, then you do this at your own risk. Okay, you are risking your own investment. I can't be responsible for that. All I can do is show you the tools I'm using, methods which I'm using to make money online with trading. So that's it, all the very best until my next video. Thank you, bye.